Hi my lovelies, I'm Jen and this is Crifty Crafty.
Hi my lovelies, I hope you're all well. So today I wanted to show you how to cut several images on the same mat but in different colours. So very much like with SnapMat, except with our computers we don't have a SnapMat function, so we have to do it manually. So I've just got lots of images here which I've sized up and I haven't attached them or welded them. They're in no order, so when we go to make it in a second we'll be able to move them around the mat. Now I want them all to be in separate colours, but I don't want to faff around with changing the mat for every cut. So I'm going to do lots of different colours on my mat, and then I'm going to place them so that my mat in Design Space and my physical mat correspond. So we're going to go to Make It. And you can see that we can move our roses to wherever we like. So I've already put my vinyl on my physical mat. So now I'm going to go through and match up where my vinyl is on my actual mat and where my vinyl would be on my Design Space mat. So my first piece of vinyl is right at the top here. So then my next piece is just under the 3, so that's there, and it's 3 by 2, so that's plenty. So I'm going to go on and match the rest of them. So we've now placed our roses in correspondence to our vinyl on our physical mat. So we're going to go ahead and press continue. Now, because it's all on one mat, it all needs to cut on the same setting. So I've got some crystalline glitter on here, I've got some foil on here, I've got some metallic on here, and it all cuts really well on the setting glitter vinyl. So I'm going to go to view all because I've set my dial to custom, and we're just going to go down to vinyl and glitter vinyl. So that should all cut really well. So we're going to go ahead and load our mat, and I'm going to show you what I mean with how I've set my mat up as well. So you can see that our mat is all set up and that I've placed each piece of my vinyl in correspondence with squares, so that when it came to matching it up on our mat in Design Space, it was a lot easier. It's very similar to SnapMat, it's just that you've got to do it yourself, and obviously you've got to make sure that you've kind of made enough room on your lines and that there's enough room there for error. So I always do slightly above my lines when I'm placing, and then when I'm placing my image on my Design Space mat, I'll do it on the actual line of the grid, just to kind of amount for error. So we're going to go ahead and start cutting. So it's all going to cut under glitter vinyl, and it should all cut fine because I've cut all of this separately on glitter vinyl. It obviously depends on the design is quite small and they're quite fiddly, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these, and the great thing is that it's all one mat, so although you take time lining it all up, it's actually more economical with your time because you're not having to unload and load and do all of that with each separate cut. So this does, in the long run, save you time, and it's more efficient as well, I think. So you can see that that is now going through and it's cutting each piece, and because our mat in Design Space and our physical mat match up, it's all kind of working as it should. So that's just going to continue cutting now. You can see it's still going through and cutting each piece, so it's just got this piece and this piece to cut once it's finished cutting this purple piece. And it's all cut exactly as it should. It's all within our vinyl kind of squares, so all so good so far. But as I say, it's just a great kind of time-saving technique, and it's a great way of using lots of little scraps as well. So they've now all cut exactly like they should have. The only piece that didn't cut was this piece, and that's because I didn't actually put a piece on there. It was on the mat, but when I was in Design Space I'd already filled up the other pieces, but that's fine. I didn't cut it specifically, it was just a scrap piece. So we've now got all these pieces which have cut, so you can see that we can cut in lots of different colours, all on the same mat. Like I say, it's exactly the same as Snap Mat, it's just that you've got to physically do it yourself. It's great for scrap pieces, it's great for lots of little pieces like this. It's also great if you're doing sort of 2 or 3 colours, maybe 2 colours, and both sets will fit on your mat. If they'll both fit on the mat, then why not cut them in one go, as long as your pieces will obviously cut under the same setting. That's really important. They can be different colours, they can be different kind of glitter, foil, but they do need to be able to cut under the same setting. So hopefully that's kind of given you some ideas in making life a little bit easier. You may find that it's a bit more of a faff. It just depends on how you want to work, really, but as I say, that's an alternative for using your Snap Mat with the computer, because the computer doesn't have the Snap Mat function. And it's just nice sometimes when you've got lots of little pieces like this to be able to cut all on one mat. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like, follow and comment, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Please do subscribe, like and comment below. Bye.